Hi, I'm Echo.
And I'm Waterfall, and we're here to talk about some serious topics,
Really?
things that I never thought were as bad as they actually are before, and probably you didn't either until you actually look into
So, we're talking about animal cruelty.
it. Like all the fast food restaurants and their
Basically, just to
meat.
put it in small words, factory farming, fur coats, and
Animals.
animal experimentation.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna start with
All the
fur coats. Fur coats.
Okay.
Let's start with that one.
All right. You know how those really nice fur coats, like the fox ones, they're really comfy and
For
soft.
example, Burberry.
Yeah, that's a good example. Well, there's a video and it explains it all and shows it all. And they put these foxes in these little cages, very small cages, like a few to a cage, and they don't give them water for over 5 days at a time sometimes, and barely any food. They go crazy and they circle their cage on and on and on and on. Don't you just love
From
circling?
insanity.
Yeah, insanity. And then they eat each other. They're hungry and they starve, so they resort to cannibalism. Fun.
Yeah, they kill these foxes by electrocuting them, and
Over and over.
over and over while they can still feel pain, no painkillers or anything. And they feed the living foxes the dead fox's carcass.
After the foxes have been skinned and everything, those carcasses are what the other foxes eat.
Yeah. And their living conditions are horrible. They're there's like these, I don't know how to explain it. They're like that, and like things can go through them. So like feces and stuff makes living conditions really rancid and disgusting.
And some of them get sick and get really bad infections to where they can't see and they
Hold
get
their head up straight. They can't hold their head up straight.
and they have their whole arm completely skinned from a bad infection and are going to die, but no one helps them. They see
They don't get veterinary.
the workers don't even care. And before they're electrocuted, they're taken out of their cage by a metal neck brace thing that just goes around your neck, and they hang them by that, and then they electrocute them over and over and over.
I don't know about anybody else, but I don't think it's right to skin animals, because if somebody skinned me and wore my skin, I would feel really exposed and degraded.
And dead, too. Not to mention dead.
You would be dead.
Yeah, just a bit.
Anyways, next we're going to talk about factory farming.
Like KFC and McDonald's. Now,
KFC is probably the worst, like, slaughter restaurant out there. They, like, they beat their chickens for fun. They seriously do.
And McDonald's, what they do is they have these big conveyor belts, and all the chickens are held up by their ankles, and they're all just going through a conveyor belt, like thousands at a time.
Oh, yeah.
And dipped
And
into
their necks are slit while they are still conscious and still able to feel pain.
Yeah. And they're smashed against concrete. There's a video actually online of an undercover person going to one of these factories and working for a while, and it shows a bloody uh, chicken just smashed on this big metal plate, just all, and that happens all the time. And many other chickens going by, and they're all screaming and have broken legs and suffer from many broken bones. Yeah, and then they're dipped into boiling water
To defeather
alive.
them.
Alive, yeah. I love being boiled alive. Gives me a good feeling inside.
I know.
Yeah.
Animal experimentation. Now, I've looked into this probably more than anybody I know. So, we all know the little labels on products that say not tested on animals. If it doesn't say that, it's tested on animals. Do you know what it's like when things are tested on animals? They're dying. They're half dead in these factories. They don't get to run around or anything. Iams, the dog food, the one that says it's supposed to make dogs super healthy and awesome. Yeah. Dogs are dying and going insane in that factory and being tested, and it's pretty wrong. And they're like putting like electric things in primates' brains and cutting off bunnies' ears and stuff. It's wrong. We don't have the right to cut open an animal. Just because they can't say help me or please stop it doesn't mean that we should be able to do it.
And all these videos and all the information where we got this from isn't just complete bullcrap.
It's undercover investigations by PETA.org.
Oh, we forgot to talk about PetSmart.
PetSmart.
Oh,
Oh, the place where you get your cute little pet.
The fuzzy one?
Behind the back door, there's 100 dying animals back there.
Every time they ship them, most of them die with all the boxes and everything. And all the fish,
The fish are the most abused.
Yeah, they're shipped in little itty bitty boxes or bags about that big, not even lying.
3 inches. 3 inches.
3 inches. And barely any water at all. Enough so they can survive the journey, even though most of them don't. And all the animals that die, which are most of them, the workers don't even care. They think it's more of a nuisance than actually caring whether they die. Yeah. And we can't really.
And you've seen the fish tanks at PetSmart. They are crowded. There's hundreds of fish in there. And that is not okay. They need room to swim and, I doubt they even feed them enough.
They don't.
They don't.
And most of the animals go insane. And the most exciting part of their day is when they get fed.
Which is sad.
Yeah, and they spend most of their time actually trying to get out of the cage, running against the walls, and trying to escape, even though they can't, and they never will.
And I've been told by some pretty bland people that animals don't have feelings.
Well, yeah, and the animals were put on this earth for us to kill. That's why they're here, so we can kill them for fun. Duh.
No, we share this earth with every other living thing, and if humans think it's okay to overcome every single living thing, then that is just wrong. Because we have a beating heart just like every other thing that lives on this earth, almost every living thing. And we all need to eat, we all need to drink, we all need to survive. And if humans think that they can just kill everything for their survival, it's not okay.
And it's not just survival. We're talking about, game.
Just for fun.
Yeah, when the people go out and they
It's
just
sick.
kill animals for fun. Yeah.
River.